Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to officially announce the return of Universe Mode. We are coming at you guys fully loaded, with the name being exactly what it is. Tonight, there is a grand show that we have in store for you. Every championship on the line in an 8-man tag match. But as you see, Sir William Regal is here. And Regal is here for one reason, and one reason only, and that is to see the greatness that Raw has brought to the table ever since the brand split. You see, there has been an ongoing war. There has been a war brewing in the internals of the WWE, and it has been between Raw and Mayhem. And Mayhem has its shows, but Raw is the show. When I look at you in your eyes, Sir Regal, when I say tonight will be the night that you see truly how grand Raw it really is. And tonight we're coming at them live with Fully Loaded, tag team titles, women's championship, Intercontinental championship. We are back. We are better than ever. And well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, you've been waiting for the action long enough, and as you see, Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli are in the building for their matchup coming up later tonight, as they will be challenging each other for the grandest prize over here on Monday Night Raw. That is the WWE Championship. But as we are locked in, we are ready to go. We are here in Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, full sail crowd here tonight as we are in Chicago for Fully Loaded. And this one's going to be damn good, as we have one hell of a big fight-filled main event when the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns goes one-on-one with the Superman. He is Claudio Castagnoli, but that's not all. The Bloodline are pulling double duty as they are going against the Wolf Dogs here tonight. Women's Championship on the line with what could be one of Asuka's most difficult opponents yet, and Piper Niven in a triple threat Intercontinental Championship match that will, well, what are the kids saying these days? Feed families. But what will be starting us off right here tonight? It is an 8-man tag. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens, as they are going to be going against the Undisputed Era right here tonight. This one's going to be damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, I am ready to go. Excuse me and apologize if I'm a little stuttery, if I'm not that up to par, as it has been over a month since you guys have received the Universe Mode content on the channel, and we wanted to make sure when we brought it back better than ever, as the crowd is definitely letting it be known how they feel about the Undisputed Era. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a step back and talk about the Undisputed Era for a second. The overall footprint that they have created here in Universe Mode, it is a footprint that is going to be very hard to, overachieve, as the Undisputed Era have done a lot here in Universe Mode, just stringing from Adam Cole. When you look at when Adam Cole got hurt, when he had to go away in the beginning of the season, this season in Universe Mode, who stepped up to the play? Roderick Strong. When Kyle O'Reilly got injured, who stepped up to the play for the Undisputed Era? Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong is somebody that isn't talked about truly enough when it comes down to the Undisputed Era, as he has had Adam Cole's back every step of the way. When you talk about Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, now that is a match made in heaven for professional tag team wrestling, and Kyle O'Reilly made his return this past Monday, or a couple of Mondays ago, but Universe Mode wise, this past Monday on Raw, as it was one hell of a matchup, I gotta say. And well, I'm just happy that we're here. I'm happy that we're locked in. I'm happy that we are ready to go as the Undisputed Era. They are here. And you see as the Chicago crowd getting off of their feet, and for damn good reason, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sami Zayn, it is Kevin Owens, best friends in arms. They are here tonight to do the one thing that so many men are so challenged to do, and that is take down the Undisputed Era. You only have one chance, one opportunity to do it here tonight. Can tonight be the night for Team Raw, as they have that secret weapon in Cody Rhodes? You want to talk about the career of Sami Zayn? It's definitely something that can be put on a spreadsheet, as Sami Zayn hasn't done much here in Universe Mode, but when it comes down to Kevin Owens, now that is a whole nother ball game. You are looking at the first ever WWE Champion, a man who participated inside the 2024 King of the Ring. When it comes down to Kevin Owens, he has done the unthinkable. And ladies and gentlemen, Chicago's very own, if you ask me the reason why so many came here tonight, he is the best in the world, CM Punk. The man is here in Bret Hart colors for damn good reason. When you look at CM Punk, you only feel the aura dripping from this man's body. You want to talk about accolades? Let's go through them. He is a man that is not only physically but mentally challenged the likes of Will Ospreay, Cody Rhodes, and the very men that he is teaming up within the ring, and Kevin Owens. He is a man who went on to the finals of the 2024 King of the Ring. He went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and gave the WWE Universe an absolute night that we will never forget, as CM Punk versus Roman Reigns is still one of our most highly anticipated matches still to come, as people just want more of it. When it comes to CM Punk, this man's ceiling is so high, and we have only just touched the surfaces. But when you talk about what's going down here tonight, CM Punk has had a lot of problems with the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole specifically, as the last time that we came your way with a PLE, it was Raw at the Beach when Adam Cole went one-on-one with CM Punk in their grudge match. But even then, that wasn't enough. Both men ended up qualifying for the SummerSlam Money in the Bank match, and we seen throughout that match how they were distracted against each other, too busy fighting each other and not fighting themselves. And that is what leads us to this right here, as there's been a lot of common ground when it comes down to Team Raw. And man, oh man, Sami Zayn said to CM Punk and Kevin Owens, listen, I have a secret weapon, but it is a weapon that you guys may not like. It is somebody that you guys have had so much history with here in Universe Mode, and that man's name is Cody Rhodes. The last time that we officially seen Cody Rhodes here in Universe Mode, I'm talking on a storyline basis, was back in the Raw at the Beach event where him and Will Ospreay were teaming up to take on the Blackpool Combat Club. And it was Cody Rhodes to get turned on by Will Ospreay. It was Ospreay turning his back and joining the Blackpool Combat Club, then going on to win the Money in the Bank match. And that qualifying match between Ospreay and Rhodes was the last time that we've seen the likes of Cody Rhodes. When it comes down to Cody Rhodes and everything that he has done here in Universe Mode, it is something to be talked about. His WWE World Heavyweight Championship reign is still one of the most talked about reigns behind Finn Balor's. When it comes to this man right here, he is all about defying the odds. And if you ask me, Cody hasn't had his moment in a very long time, but tonight can be the start of that, as after tonight we are on the road to Survivor Series. Last year Cody Rhodes seen himself in a very interesting situation, as this time last year the two men teaming up were in a very hated feud. As last year going into Survivor Series, oh man, as we are right underway, last year going into Survivor Series, it was Cody Rhodes going one-on-one with Kevin Owens. And you see here now is Owens looking to take control of this one early on here, as just the atmosphere that we are seeing here tonight just speaks volumes for itself. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much for coming back here, supporting us right here live on YouTube, as this has been the destination home for Wrestlepluss, and we are not going anywhere. As beautiful DDT there by Adam Cole. Now you see here coming into the ring, Roderick Strong with a very nice high knee there to Kevin Owens, as Owens is not looking too good in the early on to this one. Referee only on the count of one, though. Owens, like I just said, early on to the matchup, so still has a whole hell of a lot life left in the tank, as Kevin Owens trying to fight for his life here, but Roderick Strong just seems to have an answer for everything. And oh man, look at that, nice check to the back there by Roderick Strong, as Strong now looking to continue that pain that to Kevin Owens, as Owens says no. And look at that now, DDT returning the favor. And now look at this, as Owens goes off of the ropes, and a big splash there by KO, as he is only the first of many that we are going to be seeing get their hands dirty here tonight. As you can just see, just foaming at the mouth to get their hands on the Undisputed Era, is Sami Zayn. And Zayn gets what he wants, and that is a fresh tag in this one. And oh man, Roderick Strong takes advantage. Advantage, advantage does Roderick Strong. As look at this now. We thought Sammy was going to come in here on the up and ups, but no. Zayn ain't looking too good in this one. Ain't looking too hot at all. As look at that beautiful suplex there. Suplex there. Down goes Zayn. Roderick Strong looking to win this one for the Undisputed Era as Zayn kicks out at barely one. And scoop slam there by Zayn. Look at that. Keeping the energy up, exactly what he knows the WWE Universe has been looking for after this. Too long of a hiatus here in Universe mode. And oh, you see Sami Zayn coming here, ready to fire up here tonight. And now going after the ringleader himself and Adam Cole. Meanwhile, on the other side, Cody Rhodes getting worked on there by Roderick Strong. And Strong, oh my God! Just throwing Cody Rhodes right into his knee. And now look at this now. Sami Zayn and Roderick Strong meeting each other. Strong now has something in store here for Zayn. And what goes up has got to go down. But on the barricade. I said it before, I'll say it again. Absolute unit. And I eat my words as oh! Zayn comes back fired up out of nowhere. And now wants one. Is he going to get a blue thunder bomb? No. I thought he was going to. Oh my God. Roundhouse kick, once known before as a black mass by Roderick Strong as Strong breaks the count. Not even worried about Sami Zayn. Zayn trying to fight for his life and get back up to his feet. Roderick Strong worried about the wrong member. Oh my God, this match is absolute chaos already. And now Strong once again dumps Zayn. You gotta think Kevin Owens is being a little upset about this one as Zayn, absolute beating is getting put to him here tonight in Chicago. As oh man, look at that once again. Using that background to his advantage, using those technical maneuvers. When it comes down to Roderick Strong, he is a very technical individual. So it doesn't put it past me at all that we are seeing what we are seeing here tonight. But as you see here now, oh my God! Zayn said he wanted to come back, and damn sure he found one. 2 and no. Strong gets the kick out for the Undisputed Era boys as the Undisputed Era is seriously lucky to still be alive in this one. And now, oh man, Owens is in, and Roderick Strong wants a piece, but Kevin Owens knows his games. Knows his games, knows his plan, and oh my God, Kevin Owens was once in the past known for the mind games. And now he looks to dish out a few of his own to Roderick Strong as Strong now. Oh man, I thought Kevin Owens was going to hit a stunner there, but Roderick Strong makes him eat his words. What does Strong have in mind here now? Look at this now as, oh man, Kevin Owens with a DDT. Beautiful DDT there by Kevin Owens, just fired away at this one, not playing any games. Looks to hit him with a little bit of something here. And Owens, inverted neck breaker right to Roderick Strong. Strong wanted to go for that tag, and for damn good reason, as he definitely needs one here tonight if he wants to walk away with a victory. I may eat my words! End of heartache! Out of nowhere! 1, 2, no! Sami Zayn there! Zayn there quicker than the others, as we assume so, and a big neck breaker there by Zayn. Or excuse me, to Zayn by Roderick Strong. As that right there could have been all she wrote, but that right there seems like it was what was needed for Kevin Owens to find himself back in this one. As we are surrounded here tonight around 8 of Raw's best, especially since the draft here in Universe mode. As what the hell is, oh my God. Continuing to just fire away on the knee. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Kevin Owens not playing any games with Roderick Strong here tonight. I don't think Roderick Strong's gonna find a tag here, as CM Punk got himself a little bit of a strike in. Just anything that he can possibly do. And now, wait a minute. Owens now giving the WWE Universe something to look at. Into the cover, but no Kyle there. Strong needed somebody, and Kyle O'Reilly was right there to help him out in the fray. And now look at this, Chicago's very own is in the building. He is in the ring, and he is legal. As CM Punk now off the ropes and gets him. Big splash there by the best in the world, CM Punk. As Punk is taking it all in here tonight from the Chicago crowd. As you could expect nothing less from CM Punk, and now, turning his attention on, oh my God, wait a minute. Turning his attention on Kyle O'Reilly. Meanwhile, the legal man in the ring is Adam Cole. That right there is CM Punk's biggest rival, as now, wait a minute. Cole looking to do some damage to Cody, caught him out of nowhere. And CM Punk looking to go after Roderick Strong, but this time Cole getting the advantage. Beautiful neck breaker there. This is where it all ties back to CM Punk and Adam Cole. They went one-on-one back in July at the at the Beach events. And now they're finding themselves back here at another PLE here in Universe Mode, but this time with so much more on the line. The Undisputed Era has caused so much chaos over the summer. And now with our summer ending, the Raw team looks to put an end to the Undisputed Era. But what is, oh man, Kyle O'Reilly here continue to work away on Punk, and oh man again. And this time catching him, oh! As Kyle O'Reilly has been wanting to get his hands dirty for a little bit here, as he has just had to see everything that CM Punk has inflicted on the Undisputed Era. He hasn't really witnessed much of it, or been there himself, I should say, as it was him on the sidelines for half of the year almost. After WrestleMania, it definitely went downhill for Kyle O'Reilly, but you see here now the original team of the Undisputed Era doing what they gotta do, and oh, wait a minute! Cody Rhodes in this one, and he's in this one with Bobby Fish, and Fish knows the wrath of the American Nightmare. No! Moves out of the way in the nick of time, does Bobby Fish, and catches him now with a neck breaker. Man, oh man, oh man. You were promised an absolute unit of a match, and that is exactly what is being delivered on here tonight. As you see here now, Cody Rhodes giving the WWE Universe something to look at for sure, as Cody Rhodes has been waiting, and look at this now, wow. Talk about coexisting here tonight. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk just teamed up with the history that these two men have. Just wow. I mean, man, oh man, Fully Loaded is definitely something to be seen here. It is a spectacle to be talked about, as look at this now. Oh man, CM Punk wanted to do more damage there, but no. Cody, or I was gonna say Cody, excuse me, Kyle O'Reilly using that technical background to his advantage, and look at this now, looking for that cross arm breaker, but no. Cody Rhodes coming in, helping CM Punk out. Now Kyle O'Reilly turning his attention to Kevin Owens for some reason, trying to just go all at it, not trying to put any brakes on. Anybody that he sees gets the hands, and that is exactly the way Kyle O'Reilly looks to work, as he has been waiting too damn long to get his hands dirty inside the square circle once again, as now you see it is Adam Cole in the squared circle. He looks to get his hands dirty. He looks to do the damage that he looks to do, as look at this now. Catches him up and down. That is exactly what he needed, but no. Right when he thinks he has him, I may eat my words, Cole wants it. His last shot. Is it over? 1, 2, no! Punk does it! Punk stays alive! In all ways, Punk finds a way to do what needs to be done. And you see here now Kevin Owens trying to get his hands on Adam Cole, but Cole just too damn fired up, and oh! As Adam Cole going at it at everybody, it seems like Kevin Owens now legal man inside the squared circle. Belly to belly, hangover, suplex, drops him where he stands. He's giving everybody the work here tonight. Cole showing exactly why he was the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. As now he is back in it here with Kevin Owens. Owens now bouncing him off the ropes, ducking down low, popping over, no, excuse me, ducking low again. And this time, pop up, powerbomb. Owens promised a nail in the coffin to the Undisputed Era. And now Owens and Punk teaming up. Look at that. Wow. Never would I thought I'd see that. A team up almost unheard of. As look at this now. Punk looks to catch him, but no, Punk gets caught up. Punk gets caught up. Adam Cole knows the game of CM Punk a little too well. And that right there works in his benefit. But Punk making Kyle O'Reilly regret the actions of getting involved in his business. Knee to the back, and now you see Cole in the ring. Camera's out. That's Cole now. Oh, wait, no. Punk catches him. Punk reverses and now throws Cole to the other side. And now throws some attention right back to the way of Kyle O'Reilly, as Riley hasn't been looking too good in this one. Hasn't been looking too hot at all. If you ask me, Kyle O'Reilly needs a lifeline away from CM Punk. Power driver by the best in the world. Chicago is the place to be, especially if your name is CM Punk, as these men are fired away on all cylinders here tonight in a disaster kick to Cole. And man, oh my God, chaos being brought all throughout the outside. As you see here, what the hell is going on? Everybody was just in the arena. Everybody was just locked and loaded in the ring. And you see here, Cole and Punk going at it. Not playing any games with each other. This here is war. And war is done in chaos. As you see here, these two men staring off, not knowing in what direction to go. And now, oh man, these two men were stared off. They didn't know what to do, but Roderick Strong was the man to make the first strike. Big knee there by Strong, but Cody Rhodes moves out of the way and takes advantage, but no, Roderick Strong takes advantage. We talked about the MVP status that Strong has been on, and he looks to hold up against one of the best in the world, and Cody Rhodes has now a 2 count, and the stars are aligning for every man here tonight who walked into this match with blood in their eyes, as Cody Rhodes was promised to be the secret weapon, but oh, gets tossed to the other side of the ring, as meanwhile still Adam Cole and CM Punk are fighting still. The 4 men up top are fighting as Sammy and Kevin are bringing the fight. As look at this on the outside, on the other side, go to sleep! Punk puts Cole to sleep, and look at this now, Owens with 1, Zayn with 1! The Undisputed Era getting put to rest, now back inside the square circle. Cody wants it, Crossroads! One more time, Crossroads! Cody shook his head no. He wants the trifecta into the cover. It's over. What a match. What a match to start you off here tonight at Fully Loaded. Wow. Talk about A games being brought here tonight. Just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we are going to be seeing the Intercontinental Championship on the line, as it will be LA Knight, Swerve Strickland, and Gunther. We are back out here tonight in Chicago, and I just want to thank each and every single person for tuning in, as this right here is the man they call the Megastar. He's known as LA Knight. Yeah, and he is here tonight. He looks to recapture that Intercontinental Championship that he lost back at SummerSlam, and what was one of the most craziest matches I personally have ever seen. It was LA Knight walking into SummerSlam with the Intercontinental Championship, and it was LA Knight walking out not champion, as Swerve Strickland did something to LA Knight that a lot of us did not see possible, and that was put down the Megastar. That was stop the gravy train. And LA Knight fell so far from grace, but during this lead up to Fully Loaded, he has promised Gunther, he has promised Swerve Strickland that he would bring his best, that he would be his best. And man, oh man, the best is what is being brought in the Intercontinental Championship division, especially with the introduction of the ranking system, as ladies and gentlemen, now introduced in his first PLE match, his first championship match here in Universe Mode history in a short time. His name is Gunther, and he is the Ring General. Ladies and gentlemen, when you see Gunther you see excellence. When you see Gunther, you see wrestling superiority. When you see Gunther, you see a ring general. And that is not just a catchphrase, that is the damn truth. He made his debut working his way up the rankings, going one-on-one with Ivar. He made his debut doing what he felt was necessary to do, and that was continue to dominate, continue to be opponent after opponent after opponent, and he finds himself number 2 contender, but so embroiled in hate with the number 1 contender, the man on the outside, LA Knight, and the champion himself in Swerve Strickland, that it has caused, well, what we see here tonight in a triple threat match. As ladies and gentlemen, well, let's just say when it comes to gravy trains, it has definitely gone the way of this man right here. He is one of the most hyped up champions in universe mode, and trust me, the hype is real, as Swerve Strickland has came on the scene and he has given nothing but his absolute best, and his best, well, let's just say his best has been the best recently here in universe mode, as he walked in to an embroiled rivalry with LA Knight for the Intercontinental Championship. A whole lot of smack talk was going both ways, but it was Swerve Strickland to walk out champion, as now he is walking into his first ever triple threat match, defending his championship. And what a lot of people would say isn't fair, as some people defend their championships months after. Swerve Strickland finds himself taking a little bit of an extended break along with everybody else, but in the time of universe mode, Swerve Strickland hasn't had a lot of time to prepare, hasn't had a lot of time to get his reps in for this championship match. He knows very little about Gunther along with LA Knight. He knows about LA Knight, but he doesn't know about the hungry LA Knight. The LA Knight that was on the road to WrestleMania looking to gain the Intercontinental Championship. Now that is the LA Knight that Swerve Strickland is going to have to face, and we've seen him be hungry enough to get the title, but is he hungry enough to keep the championship? The grand prize here on Monday nights is exactly what we are looking to see. We are looking to see destiny here tonight, as the destiny will be fulfilled for one of these gentlemen. The big question is, who has it to walk away with the victory? Here we go. And look at this now, as Swerve Strickland automatically getting targeted here by the megastar. And oh, Gunther goes right after. Gunther going right after LA Knight, making it be known that, listen, I'm not stepping down. And wait a minute, are we about to see a bit of a team up here by the champion and the ring general to the fan favorite here tonight? And that is definitely so. I'd argue he is arguably easily the fan favorite, LA Knight is. Oh man, Swerve letting him do his damage tonight, but definitely wasn't about to let Knight get bullied neither. As man, oh man, oh man. And oh man, look at that, Swerve looks to go for a kick. I'm pretty sure LA Knight knocked it off, but that time he didn't. As Swerve Strickland now, oh my God, being brought right up for a ride and taken down by the ring general, as this is a grand, easy opportunity here tonight for Gunther to walk away victor, as oh man looks to go for that huge drop kick there, but wasn't able to get the job done, as now LA Knight finally able to get his hands on Gunther. And Gunther, as he is looking to find himself, LA Knight going all that, and oh! Finally gets that huge drop kick and nails it in on LA Knight. And oh man, Gunther just sitting back and watching, and now looking to turn his attention to the Intercontinental Champion and Swerve Strickland, as now LA Knight with a neck breaker to Gunther. And now Swerve looking to go after LA Knight right after the attack, going after the arm, making sure that he can't lock in any maneuvers that he needs his arm for. Very smart there by Swerve Strickland, and Gunther just letting his opponent take the pain, and now looking to inflict some pain of his own, as LA Knight is down and out. This one looks bad for him, but Swerve and Gunther now going at it. The one-on-one that a lot of people thought was going to be, but it wasn't the case. As look at this now, into the cover, 2 and no. LA Knight looking to bring a little bit of materials in the square circle, as if I'm not mistaken, that was a microphone. I mean, give it to LA Knight to always be interesting inside the squared circle, as triple threat rules do apply here tonight. And look at this! Swerve going high risk and making sure LA Knight hurts for it. Ducking off this time on Gunther. Not allowing Gunther to do what he needs to do and swiping him away with a modified Stinger Splash. And now catch a Knight! The champion is on fire! And oh man, the ring general looks to put out a little bit that fire. Looks to dampen the fire. Man, oh man, oh man. Absolutely treacherous work that we are seeing here tonight. And oh my God. Chop after chop after chop. Doesn't matter what it takes. The ring general will do it. And no. LA Knight moves out of the way. Catches him and drops him. Into the no. Swerve was not going to allow it. Swerve was not going to allow destiny to flow the way of LA Knight, but it might be out of his control as LA Knight is fired up. And look at this now as Gunther grabs him up. LA Knight grabbing up Gunther. This time Gunther going for a ride. Knight has much needed momentum. He just needs to balance himself. He needs to prioritize. And look at this now. As these two men doing the smart thing, ganging up on Gunther. But what is LA Knight? Oh man, looks like him and Swerve Strickland are going to run it back. This right here is the SummerSlam rematch that a lot of us have been wanting. As look at this now. 2 and no. No. Wow. I mean, man, oh man, I was not expecting that. And look at this now. Swerve Strickland popping back up. Showing off that athleticism one more time. Doing what needs to be done. As look at that now, flipping over there. Kicking him down into the midsection. What does he have in mind? Once again, going for that neck breaker there. It looks like absolute hell. I mean, it looks painful every single time. But you see now Swerve Strickland going to the outside. Swerve Strickland looking to meet the competition on the outside. If it's one thing about Swerve Strickland, he is never going to shy away from any competition here on Raw. And look at this now, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, I want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by in this video. I want to thank each and every single one of you for supporting the channel as we have been going, and I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for doing what you do. As look at this now, oh man, oh my God! Gunther just throwing everything he has at LA Knight, and it seems, or excuse me, at Swerve and LA Knight swatting him down with a weapon there. Kendo stick looks to see if that'll do the job, and no. Gunther kicks out. Was there a lot left in the tank when he did? I don't know. But he was able to do it. He was able to do it, and now Swerve looking to use the ropes to his advantage, but not being able to do so. Oh my God. Man, oh man. Getting dropped right on his skull. And now Swerve introducing the weapons that need to be introduced into the cover after the chair shot. Knight trying to come save the day, but he's too. But it's okay, beneficial to him. It didn't work out, as this looks like it will work out for LA Knight. Knight goes into the cover, but Gunther seen it too soon. Air raid crash on the stairs. Or on the steel chair. Wow. Wow. As Gunther now cleaning up LA Knight. Swerve! DDT and Gunther on the chair, and no! What a match! What a match! Blunt force trauma! Turning his attention, blunt force trauma for Gunther 2! This is LA Knight's destiny, and no! Knight had an opportunity. The men that he is in the ring with are too good for their own damn good. And oh my God. Right across the head of Swerve Strickland. Once again, Swerve being brought out of the equation now. LA Knight and Gunther squaring away. LA Knight is on an absolute vengeance quest, but Gunther says no. Gunther understands how pivotal this moment is, not only to himself, but for LA Knight, and he is soaking it all in. And now looking to go into the cover. Is this one going to be it? As Swerve Strickland back inside the ring and literally kicks Gunther off of LA Knight. What is going down here? Is Swerve going to be able to pin Gunther? No, LA Knight says no. And oh, LA Knight with a flying clothesline. Knight is all about making moments in here tonight. He has saved this match more times than I can count on my hands. As look at this now as Swerve Strickland, weapon in hand, he is going to the outside. This is looking very similar to last episode of Raw when we end up seeing these men take each other out and do the dastardly things that needed to be done. And look at this now as LA Knight with an, oh my God, bringing the Intercontinental Champion right into the steel steps. This is not looking good for Swerve Strickland at all whatsoever. If I'm Swerve Strickland, I'm looking for a lifeline, but it doesn't seem like he needs one here tonight. The lifeline needs to find him as Gunther now. Oh man, I don't know what Gunther, looks to bring him into the steps, but seems like Swerve Strickland was able to slow himself down a little bit as look at this now. Catching each other up once again. These two men going at it. LA Knight looking to get his hands dirty as he wants to get back out here. Swerve brings down Gunther. Looks to keep him down as look at this now. LA Knight looking to do his damage here and does his damage and does it well as LA Knight now looks to do some pivotal damage to Gunther. Drops him on the stairs. Oh my God. At what cost? At what cost? LA Knight pushing barriers. LA Knight doing things that I never thought I'd see him do. Is it over? No. How? How the hell is he doing this? Knight now. One more time. This is it! No! Oh my God, gets caught. Gets caught right as he thought he was gonna win. The ring general and Swerve Strickland had his better number. I mean, wow. I don't even know what to say. What a match that we are witnessing as Gunther stacks both men up. And both men fall splat into the corner. As Gunther now, oh man, big knee strike there from Gunther to LA Knight. Gunther now looking to go high risk. Could it be high reward? It is. Swerve now throwing a chair at Gunther, peeking up behind him. Oh, dropping down. The match that we are witnessing here tonight, the match that you are witnessing live or on demand is going to be talked about for ages as LA Knight now wants to get himself some Swerve Strickland. And the crowd is behind LA Knight here tonight, and oh my God. Gets the spit knocked right out of his mouth by Swerve Strickland. Strickland not playing any games, not abiding by anybody's rules. Doing what he feels he must do, and that is take down the Megastar. But the Megastar wants more to do with Swerve Strickland. As Strickland now, what does he have in mind? Bringing him into the corner. LA Knight now with a big knee strike. Beautiful work there by LA Knight, and now once again, LA Knight just absolutely treacherous. Treacherous as all hell to Swerve Strickland, and oh my God. Knight getting a little cocky, saying, this is your champion, this is the new Megastar, and drops him down again. If there's one thing that comes with getting an ass whooping, it's confidence, and Swerve looks to turn it around. He looks to turn it around on LA Knight. Big drop kick, goes for the clothesline. LA Knight moves out of the way and gets him right back into the corner. Into the corner now is Swerve Strickland as LA Knight has him up. Has him up from the top rope. You know LA Knight likes to go high risk, but Swerve Strickland not allowing that. Going back in and hitting him with a drop kick there. Man, oh man, oh man. This is one hell of a match as Swerve now, big pressure. 2, 3, no, what? LA Knight He is fighting! He is fighting! Knight now on the outside of Swerve! Oh, Swerve may have psyched him out there. LA Knight getting right back into the ring. Swerve saying no. Swerve not allowing him to do what he wants to do. Drops him down face first now. Goes to the top rope purely out of desperation. Swerve! Stop! It's over! 1, 3. Wow! 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 If one thing was proven here tonight, each one of these individuals came out and they did their big one. Not only for me, not only for you, but for the love of the sport, for the love of the entertainment, for the love of professional wrestling. If it was in your mind before that SummerSlam was a fluke, well, think again. You see, Pierce, that is good professional wrestling, and if you ask me, I think I want more. Now, Swerve, he's one hell of a competitor, but I think it's time that we elevate his talent. We put him in the ring with bigger guys, and, well, a couple of weeks ago, I seen a certain big Viking go against the Ring General, and I think that would be an absolute great lineup for the Intercontinental Champion. I like what you're thinking. Swerve versus Ivar to open tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. Now we're cooked. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we are going to be seeing the Tag Team Championships on the line as the Bloodline and Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu look to take on the Wolf Dogs for the Raw World Tag Team Championships. It's a whole lot of action, and it goes down right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here tonight for your World Tag Team Championship match. As man, oh man, when it comes to personal, it only gets this personal. As Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker have been set on an absolute collision course to take the championships away from the Usos. Or when I say Usos, well, I mean Uso, as Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu have been running rampant all throughout the tag team division, and ever since Tribal Court, Jey Uso has been nowhere to be found. And now we are looking at a world where Braun Breaker has to do it himself. He has to be the one to eradicate the Bloodline, but the only way that can be done is with a whole hell of a lot of hard work. It is no easy task taking down the Bloodline. I know everybody knows that, and they're like, oh, it's better said than done. You're damn right it is, because Braun Breaker has tried everything, and every time something has come his way, every time something has went wrong for Braun Breaker. So when it comes to Braun Breaker, he is going to have to find something, and something fast, in order for him to truly call himself the Bloodline's Eradicator. Oh man, oh man. The crowd is not gonna like these guys, and for damn good reason. What you are seeing here is Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu, a team that has been running rampant all throughout the days here in Universe Mode. When it comes down to these guys, man, these guys are dangerous, okay? Especially Jacob Fatu. But Fatu has barely wrestled matches here in Universe Mode, and already, not only is he champion, but he is the champion. Okay, when people look at the Bloodline, they fear Jacob Fatu. This isn't glazing, this is the truth. If you've seen the career of Jacob Fatu and knows everything that this man has done, especially here in Universe Mode, and you know this man right here is no easy opponent to beat. And here tonight, as Fatu walks into his first defense as being tag team champions with Jimmy Uso, this one is going to be the true tale. This one is going to be the true test of time to see who is truly able to walk away victor. Braun Breaker has been in the ring in the past with Jacob Fatu. He was Fatu's first opponent here in Universe Mode. And although that matchup ended in a no contest draw, at the end of the day, only thing that I can think to myself is how the hell the Wolf Dogs are going to get the job done. This all started with a dream by Braun Breaker. Baron Corbin just helping his friend, but at what cost? this sense of focused to him. But as the crowd signs ring up, they're true. Jimmy's betrayed every key member of the original Bloodline. And now only him, Roman, and the Wise Men stand. As Fatu is the newest member, Solo and Jay, they're out. Roman's let that be known. The only question that we have on our mind is, where does the Bloodline go from here? Oh man. Having Jacob Fatu start this one off with Baron Corbin. Now that right there is something that is going to rock the very foundation, as you see here now. Fatu on the outside. Now looking to crack in. Looking to crack in and lock in. The only way that this man knows how. Jacob Fatu, man, this dude is an absolute unit inside the squared circle. And now we're seeing Jimmy here. Tangle it up, get the job done. I mean, hey, Jimmy has been the right-hand man to Roman Reigns since Roman's new Bloodline. The big question is, can he get the job done here tonight? This is a pivotal victory for the Bloodline. If the Bloodline is able to walk away with a victory like this will do wonders for their career here in Universal. And when I say they, well, I mean Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso, as you see here. Now Jimmy just continuing the strikes here. So, wait a minute now, what does he have in mind here to Baron Corbin? Ducking down low, popping under. Baron Corbin, though, able to find himself. Corbin able to find and do something here in this matchup. And, oh! Spine buster there by Baron Corbin. Now, something to also point out, this is Baron Corbin's debut match here in Universe Mode. We haven't really seen much of what Baron Corbin has to offer aside from teaming up here with Braun Breaker. Everything that we have heard from Baron Corbin has come from Braun Breaker's side, as Breaker was the one to bring him in here in Universe Mode. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see who's able to walk away with the victory and how this one goes down. As you see here now, the right-hand man is back here inside the square circle. Legal man in the ring, but Baron Corbin looking to make quick work of him, looking to show that he does not fear Jimmy Uso. And now Uso getting brought right into the turnbuckle once again. Braun Breaker, man, this one's not looking good if you're Jimmy, as Breaker and Corbin now. Wolf Dogs in action. And Wolf Dogs in harmony. And oh man, a big knuckle drop there by Baron Corbin. By Braun Breaker, excuse me. As Breaker doing any and everything that he needs to do here tonight, finding that within himself to get the job done, showing the WWE Universe that, the Bloodline, they are beatable. No matter how many times people think otherwise, they are beatable. And so many people in the past have thought otherwise, but Braun Breaker wants to prove differently. As look at this, Jacob Fatu, legal man in here again. This one is where it gets dangerous. Fatu dropping down there with a Hurricane Rana to Braun Breaker. Breaker's a fast man, he's a quick man, he's a strong man. But is he? Jacob Fatu, as Fatu gets dropped by Breaker, and Breaker now with a scoop slam. Breaker showing off here tonight that if Jacob Fatu can do it, then so can he. And so can he can. As look at this now, snapping the neck of Jacob Fatu right in front of Jimmy Uso, the disrespect. And oh man, Jimmy staring on, laughing as Fatu brings down Braun Breaker. Breaker's not looking too good, and I eat my words. Oh, look at that. Swipes him off by the leg there. Now looks to turn his attention to the right-hand man, and no. Jimmy able to keep himself in this one, but so is Braun Breaker, as Breaker now. Oh! Breaker dropping him. Dropping Fatu where he stands, and look at this! Once upon a time ago, Jacob Fatu called himself Godzilla and King Kong, but what we are seeing by Braun Breaker is something completely from this earth, as Jacob Fatu now back to his feet. Beautiful Irish whip, bringing him right into the Bloodline's corner. Now this is what the Bloodline needs if they want to walk away with a victory, but everything that they do, Braun Breaker just has more and more for them, but this time, Fatu trying to take control the only way he knows how, and that is with his sheer size of power. As look at this now, Jacob Fatu looking to bring Braun Breaker to another side of the ring, as Jimmy Uso and Baron Corbin just watching on how hated these two men have gotten over each other. And now you see, look at that, as out of nowhere got the tag in. Jacob Fatu was not expecting that, but Baron Corbin is in and he's ready to go. And look at this! Power slam by Corbin, 1-0. What? What the hell is Fatu made of to kick out of maneuvers like this? Now you want to talk about the maneuver itself, it was a simple power slam, but with the height of Baron Corbin, how high Jacob Fatu has to go off of the ground. Now that is no easy feat for anybody to face. Those mats are hard. And look, oh my God. Once again, continuing that onslaught, not playing any games when it comes down to Baron Corbin here tonight. He is nothing more than a hired gun for his boy and Braun Breaker. He is here to do the job and win some titles in the process. No, what? Corbin's throwing everything he has on him. He's feeling the WWE Universe, but now the right-hand man is back in the fray, and what goes up has got to go down. Getting dropped up and down, easy work for Baron Corbin here tonight. I don't know who the hell this Corbin guy is, but he definitely has a long future with us here in Universe Mode. If he's moving like this, right-hand man and Braun Breaker gets mixed up between the two as Braun Breaker still, him and Jimmy, over and over again getting tangled up. Everything that one man wants to do, it seems like the other wants to do as well. And look at this now as Jimmy Uso has had absolutely enough of it. And you cannot blame him. I mean, Jimmy Uso has been the guy that's been carrying the bloodline aside from Roman Reigns. And I don't mean that in a wrestling standpoint. I mean that as far as striking dominance in the hearts of their opponents. Oh my God! Who the hell is that? Wait a minute, is that? I gotta see a close-up. I can't react purely off of speculation. It is! That's one of New Japan's the hottest free agent of all summer, Hikuleo! Hikuleo is here! And he is putting the ones in the air for the Tribal Chief. And meanwhile, look at this as Braun Breaker getting taken down. The referee has said that this matchup is over. It's nothing but chaos at this point. Oh my goodness. I mean, what an end to a tag team match, but the chaos does not stop. Braun Breaker wants to continue to fight, but Jimmy Uso just has his number. Everything that Jimmy wants to do, he does it in his own benefit, his own pleasure. Jimmy promised that the bloodline would be absolutely as strong as they have ever been, and he promises to keep it. Uso splash to the outside. Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns had a plan. And now, oh man, not like this. Come on, now Jacob Fatu with a big splash to the back. This is not right. Hikuleo coming in at 6'8", 265 pounds, just taking out the equalizer in Baron Corbin. And now, look at this now as Baron Corbin on the outside. Braun Breaker gets tangled up with a referee that's trying to stop all of this. And oh my God, you do not want to headbutt a Samoan, that is damn for sure. And Braun Breaker is getting the absolute life beaten out of him here tonight at Fully Loaded. I mean, this is once again another PLE, another grand stage where nothing goes right for Braun Breaker, and the referee is trying his damnedest to get him off of him as this match is over. Oh my God, look at this now, to the top and elbow drop. Jacob Fatu is completely unhinged here tonight. Holy shit! Not like this! The referee begging for them both to get back inside the ring, or at least for Braun Breaker to get in the ring. And oh my God, Fatu, no! Not like this, Fatu, think about it! The Chicago natives! Oh my God! Somebody get an ambulance out here for Braun Breaker! As the bloodline with the newest member in Hikuleo showing that they are the dominant Samoans of the WWE. Wow. Just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come in your main event, Claudio Castagnoli goes one-on-one with the WWE Champion, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Who will walk away champion? Who will walk away victor? Find out in your main event. But coming up next, it will be Piper Niven going one-on-one with the Women's Continental Champion, the undefeated Asuka. Will the Empress of Tomorrow be able to take down the fearsome beast? Find out up next. The WWE Universe wanted answers. The WWE Universe kept bitching and moaning about Jey Uso. You see, the WWE Universe doesn't understand that the Bloodline is on a consistent rise. We're on a rise so high that we can't be stopped. And speaking of things that are very, very high, things that are very tall in the sky, the man to the left of me, the newest member of the Bloodline, Hikuleo. You are looking at a 6'8", 264-pound beast of a man, and I promise you, and anybody else who decides to step up, we will easily knock your ass right down. You see, we are on a path of vengeance, a path of dominance, and next week, on Monday night, Jacob Fatu wants another piece of you, Braun Breaker. As promised, the action isn't going anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raw Zone as we are here live at Chicago for Fully Loaded, and it is going to be damn good as we are getting into our Women's Championship match, the matchup that we've been waiting for all night long. It is a matchup that is co-main eventing here tonight, and it is a matchup that a lot of people feel could be one of Asuka's biggest challenges yet. Now I want to lay it down for you. Piper Niven, well, she came out of nowhere. Piper Niven was supposed to be one of those superstars who were just around from time to time, but Piper Niven made her name known by going after the best of the best. Katana Chance had a little bit of a push, and that right there got knocked right down. When it comes down to this woman right here, when it comes down to the woman known as Piper Niven, she is a beast of a woman. Somebody who was made truly different, and somebody who is, well, let's just say, could be future Women's World Champion if she continues the momentum the way she is. Piper Niven is a true specimen, unheard of in sports entertainment. Here tonight, we're going to be seeing a little bit of professional wrestling crossed over, as she is going to be going against no easy challenge in the Empress of Tomorrow. As the crowd gets to their feet because they know who the hell this is. Ladies and gentlemen, your first ever Women's Continental Champion and the woman that's paved the way for it all here on Monday night. We are looking at the Empress of Tomorrow, the undefeated in Season 3, Asuka. And she is here, and she is ready to go, as she knows the challenge ahead of her. She knows that this challenge is going to be no easy challenge, but at the end of the day, Asuka is always ready for a challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, after tonight, with each match that we pass by, we gear up for our Road to Survivor series. With how things are looking now, Asuka can either be facing Rhea Ripley or Jordynne Grace, or Piper Niven can be facing one of those two. It all depends on what happens right here tonight. You see, these are the deciding factors on the Survivor Series matches that you will be getting come later this month. And Asuka may have not was able to be on Survivor Series last year, but this year she has a prime opportunity to be ahead with some of the best that Universe Mode has ever seen here in Universe Mode, as Season 3 has definitely turned up the notches for what a season should look like, for what everything should look like when it comes down to the squared circle, as we have seen many challenges come the way of Asuka. We have seen many challenges come the way of Rhea Ripley over this year, but the big question is, will both of those women be the women that takes each other on? Or will Piper Niven bring some sort of crash course right to the rivalry, right to the heart of the Empress of Tomorrow? Asuka is no easy opponent, but some people even say that Asuka fears Piper Niven. Listen, I don't know how true that is, but what I do know is that the last time that these two women went face-to-face, it was a very, very meaningful face-to-face because Piper Niven said, I'm not going to sit here and talk trash like every one of your opponents in the past. I'm going to show you what I have to offer you inside the squared circle, as Asuka already takes her down with a very beautiful back elbow strike there by the Empress of Tomorrow. Asuka coming at it here tonight, not playing any games here. As, oh, look at that. Or excuse me, look at that, trying to go for another one here, but not really getting all of it. As look at this now, as Piper Niven looking to turn this one around here. The beautiful duck down low there by Asuka. And oh, Asuka, Niven wanted to hit a little bit of a receipt, couldn't get all of it, but got the body splash there. And oh my God, Asuka trying to do a little bit of a collar and tie lockup, but Piper Niven just being a complete bully here tonight, letting all of her size just take advantage of the matchup right there. And you see, we talked about this as we were coming into the lead up of this PLE on how the size difference between Asuka and Piper Niven was going to play a very key and factor part in this matchup. And you see Asuka going to have to go up top in order to take down Piper Niven. You see, the size can work out for Piper Niven, but it can also work out for Asuka being in these close quarter situations, needing to be able to move around a little faster. You're going to be able to, you're going to be able to do a little bit of that as Asuka being the smaller individual in this matchup. And oh man, look at that. Beautiful kick there, as once upon a time ago, it was Asuka who wasn't really the, or it was Asuka, excuse me, who was the bigger out of the two. She was the more, stronger out of the two when she was taking on Liv Morgan. But as we've seen, Liv Morgan's come and go, and Asuka's here to stay, as now she is looking to retain the championship here tonight. And no, after tonight, it is all about brand supremacy. I don't look at this matchup as who is going to be the champion of tomorrow. I look at this as who is going to lead the women's division against Mayhem by the end of this month, as we are gearing up for Survivor Series. And oh my God, Piper Niven ducking her down, taking her down. Look at this big splash coming Asuka's way. Cover with it. 1, 2, and no. Man, oh man, oh man, no matter what we are seeing here tonight, it is just a consistent change, as Asuka now getting picked up and brought back down by Piper Niven. This can be it. This can be all she wrote. Niven to fulfill her destiny. And no, although her destiny was not truly carved here tonight at Fully Loaded, Piper Niven looking to make a little bit of an extra step, her last step, and oh my God, it definitely has the potential of being her last one, as Asuka now has that armbar locked in, stretches the other one back. When it comes down to the submission style that Asuka has, it is 2 on this. Oh man, I was gonna say it is 2 on point, but Piper Niven looking to make me eat my words there, is now both of them going in for a collar and tie lockup, and it's Piper Niven to get the better of the exchange, as Niven now has the champion rocked against the ropes. I want to remind everybody, oh my God, Niven using the ropes to her advantage. I want to remind everybody that Asuka is our first and only ever Women's Continental Champion since the championship arrives here on the scene in Season 3 of Universe Mode. As the women's division was split, we needed a new champion for Raw, and Asuka took the crown. It was Asuka versus Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan, well, she is not champion right now. As oh man, Asuka now picking off Piper Niven. Asuka's been able to pull herself out of tough situations in the past. She's been able to get out of the mind game. She's been able to fight like nobody's ever been able to fight before. But now Asuka has the chance to really put the nail in the coffin on Piper Niven. Asuka has the chance to do what so many women have wanted to do in the past but have failed. And oh man, look at this now, as Piper Niven ducking down low. And oh man, beautiful, beautiful arm. Oh my God, look at this. Right after the spinning back elbow, just grabbing her head and just pouncing it into the mat over and over and over again. Piper Niven is not playing any games with the Empress of Tomorrow here tonight, and neither is Asuka. As can she do it? Asuka gets her up! The champion gets her up and flattens the beast known as Piper Niven right on the concrete. I mean, come on. This is going to be talked about for years and years to come. Asuka looking to take a count-out victory, and oh man, wait a minute. Asuka might be wanting to go a little bit of high risk here tonight, and she does. High risk, high reward indeed. And Asuka now with the fury of kicks to Piper Niven, continuing to bring the fight to her. as this crowd here tonight in Chicago, Illinois is, man, they are screaming at the top of their lungs for Asuka. And although Asuka can't win the matchup like this, she can inflict some damage. Oh man, oh man, oh man, Asuka pulling and pulling. I mean, at what cost, really? At what cost does Asuka turn around and think to herself, maybe this is not worth it? Maybe it's not worth going the extra distance. Niven now looking to take control of this one all over again. It's looking like the beginning of the matchup all over again, as these two women are definitely putting the beating on each other here tonight. And I feel like by the end of tonight, that's going to be the understatement of the night. As look at this now, as Piper Niven continuing to use the ropes to her advantage, any means necessary to win the championship. That is exactly the type of time that Piper Niven is on here tonight, and you can't blame her. Niven has one opportunity, one chance to show that she is the kind of woman that could be women's champion. And here tonight, we are seeing, oh my God, here tonight we could be seeing that very beginning of the end. Splash to Asuka 2-0. Oh my God. Being brought to an entirely new level here tonight. Asuka just went down, and she went down hard, and if you ask me, I don't see her getting out of this one alive. Alive might even be an understatement. Oh my God, Ragan. Oh my God. Glasgow kiss by Piper Niven. She's definitely been watching her Drew McIntyre tapes. As Niven now going to the very top of the rope. This is very dangerous, treacherous territory. And no! Senton bomb! 1, 2, no! Asuka stays alive! Asuka stays alive! Holy moly! Asuka is alive! Oh my God, Asuka now against the ropes, and one more time! Holy, and oh my God, wait a minute, Asuka finding a little bit of room. Looked like she wanted to hit that back end, that rear end, but it didn't work out for her. Niven might have just caught her right on the button. Oh my God! 1, 2, what? What did I just witness? Piper Niven promised a level of brutality that we would never see. And Niven brought that level of brutality here tonight. What a match. Wow. 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 Your new Continental Women's Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has certainly been one hell of a night, but to continue it on, Mayhem Fully Loaded is coming your way, as we will be bringing you guys all the action October 4th, this Friday, right here in Universe Mode. It is going to be damn good, as Mayhem Fully Loaded is set to be one of the biggest events of the entire year, followed behind this bad boy right here. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen, because 4 weeks from tonight, we will be gearing up for Survivor Series as Raw and Mayhem go head-to-head in brand warfare. It is going to be damn good, ladies and gentlemen, and I cannot wait to see you guys there, as we will have a new date for you very soon for this pay-per-view. Love you guys so much. Enjoy the video. You want a piece of me? I'm Bloodline. You think that it's over. You think that it's over. It is never over. I promised everybody that I was going to be the best. I promised my family that I was going to create a legacy deeper than theirs. And I mean every word that I meant. And I understand that things aren't going to come easy. But what I never would have expected was for you to have your tail, tuck it between your legs, and admit the one fact that you guys have had so much trouble admitting. And that is that Braun Breaker can beat the Bloodline. As far as me and Corbin go, as far as the Wolf Dogs go, that ain't over. We're coming back after those championships. We will win those championships. And as for you, Braun Breaker, you want a piece of me next week? Fine. But I'm finishing the job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is your long-awaited main event. It is finally coming your way. Is it going to be Roman Reigns going one-on-one with Claudio Castagnoli? This one has been built up in deep roots of the Shield days, and now it is coming your way for the WWE title right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we make our way back down here to the Fully Loaded Arena, I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for stopping by in today's video. It is an absolute dream that we were able to bring this to you guys, as it has been a long journey on our road to Fully Loaded, and we finally made it. And this is only night 1 out of 2. Great nights at Fully Loaded, great nights in Chicago, and we are going off the records when it comes down to attendance record, viewership, subscribers. I want to thank each and every single one of you for 4.3 thousand subscribers right here on the YouTube channel. As well, we want to waste no time. We have a WWE Championship match to get into between Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli. A championship match that is definitely have a whole hell of a lot of build behind it, and a whole hell of a lot of personalists behind this one, as these two men have been going at it for years here in Universe Mode and always find their way back to each other. As ladies and gentlemen, it's been months, but it feels good to say that it's time for your main event. Castagnoli Reigns 3. The trilogy goes down right here, right now, tonight. Man, oh man, the first time that these two men met, it was on a similar time frame like this. It was on the Road to Survivor Series last year when they went one-on-one in a steel cage match, with both men being former Muscles of the Shield. And then they met each other back in the King of the Ring this past year, as we end up seeing one hell of a matchup. The only King of the Ring match here in Universe Mode and in Season 3 that had to get restarted because it went crazy. It ended up being a draw. So much went on the outside, and Adam Pearce came out and he said restart the goddamn match, and we went on to see 15 more minutes of action between Claudio Castagnoli and the man himself and Roman Reigns. This one right here is going to tell the story that it needs to. As the crowd hones in on a tribal chief, a man with a tribe, a man with the gold, and a man with the wise man in Paul Heyman. Tonight, the Bloodline have done something that they have not done in a very long time, and that is keep their team in the minds of the WWE Universe. After we've seen one hell of a tag team matchup just a little while ago, what we also seen was the debut of Hikuleo. The 6'8", 265-pound man made his debut right here in Universe Mode, and he stands behind Roman Reigns. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. And I'm getting word in my microphone that next Monday on Raw, we will see the Bloodline, as we will be seeing Hikuleo officially acknowledge Roman Reigns before he heads officially into the Bloodline. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. The wise man putting the championship up high for Roman Reigns, and for damn good reason. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns has to think about one thing and one thing only, and that is how he is going to get the job done against a man like Claudio Castagnoli. Everybody wants to give Castagnoli his props, and I'm all down for it. He has worked his ass off. He is fierce. He is dangerous. Is he Roman Reigns? Absolutely not. But what Castagnoli has done throughout the seasons here is something to be talked about. What Castagnoli has done just in this season alone is something to be talked about. We are looking at a Blackpool Combat Club that holds a Money in the Bank contract. We are looking at a Combat Club who is looking to go after Tag Team Championship Gold, and Castagnoli wants to go after the WWE title. If you ask me, the Bloodline is completely under siege as we are gearing up and going into Survivor Series, and Well, with the tag team champions being who they are, we could be seeing some very, very familiar faces come Survivor Series if Moxley and Danielson are able to keep their hands on the championships. And speaking of Moxley, well, if he's able to beat John Cena this coming Friday, then, well, he will be the man that you see face Roman Reigns for the first time in over a year here in Universe Mode. Reigns and Castagnoli, this is what it's all about. We could see Castagnoli win tonight. We can see Castagnoli go on to Survivor Series, and we can see Claudio Castagnoli take on his former mentor and Jon Moxley. It's absolutely insane. The story embedded in Survivor Series speaks for itself. We can see a matchup that we never seen here in Universe Mode, and that's Roman Reigns versus John Cena. We can see Castagnoli versus John Cena and see completely new champions at Survivor Series. So much can go down as we are now on the road to brand supremacy, but tonight the gold is on the line, and Roman Reigns' third championship defense here in Universe Mode history. And he is looking to make this one to be talked about, and I want to talk about it again. Not a lot of people are mentioning it as much as they should be, but Will Ospreay's in the building. Ospreay is backstage, and although he didn't come out here tonight with him, he can easily come out at any point. Ospreay can come out, he can make his name known, and if Castagnoli doesn't get the job done, then Ospreay will be right there. And that is not something that I want if I'm Roman Reigns looking over my shoulder. Here tonight, Will Ospreay is going to have to be vigilant, he's going to have to be smart, but so is Claudio Castagnoli. The last thing you want to do is step on the toes of the team that you are in. Complication can arise tonight, but all that Castagnoli is focused on is the championship at hand. Man, oh man, oh man. This one's going to be talked about. We need 3 to make a trilogy, and here we go as these two men going in, and they are not playing any games as Castagnoli gets the better of Reigns to start us off here and throws a couple of strikes to Roman Reigns as Reigns is pressed against the rope. Very smartly done there by Castagnoli. Looking to build off of everything Roman Reigns has been through over the last couple of weeks, build off of that SummerSlam pain that Roman could still be facing, as SummerSlam was last month here in Universe Mode, and we've seen Roman Reigns had one hell of a matchup against The Rock, and what a matchup it definitely was. Before that at the PLE, it was Reigns versus Braun Breaker. So when it comes down to Roman Reigns, he's been defending that title against some pretty high valuable superstars as Castagnoli going high risk. They don't call him the Superman for no reason, and Castagnoli is making sure the world knows his name. That is what we like to see. As look at this now, Roman Reigns looking to take control of this one as you see Wheeler Yuta watching. Wheeler Yuta was the choice for Claudio Castagnoli here tonight, as young Yuta has a whole hell of a lot to learn here in Universe Mode, as Yuta made his debut of almost a year ago now here in Universe Mode, as he was one of the early trades coming into the whole Clash of Champions build. We end up sending some superstars over to AEW, and we end up getting some AEW guys over here. It was an excellent trade, I'm not going to lie, and I'd like to argue that Wheeler Yuta's career has benefited because of it. Now, has he done a lot here in Universe Mode since joining? No, but being around the talent that he's been around, especially the original Shield that he grew up in, seeing Moxley, Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Seth Rollins, seeing those kind of guys, being circled around those kind of guys have only done wonders for Yuta's career. And you're oh man, the wise man being the wise man, and you see what he is doing right there, playing a little bit of influence in this matchup as we now see Claudio Castagnoli getting Reigns back inside the square circle. Reigns getting into the corner but moving out of the way right in the nick of time. Very beautiful work there by by Roman Reigns, as Reigns now looking to find a way back in this one. If you ask me, Reigns definitely needs one if he wants to walk away with the victory here tonight. And oh man, Roman with a beautiful step to the leg there. Reigns and Castagnoli, man, these two have a bit of a fight forever kind of mentality to me, if you ask me. Whenever I see these two guys in the ring, they always give me that kind of feel when I see them wrestle. I always want more of it every single time. What these two men bring out of each other is a whole hell of a lot of violence. And violence is all we like to see here in Universe Mode. Look at this now, Reigns with another neck breaker, psychs him out there. As once again, these two men were the former members for the former muscles of the Shield, and now you're seeing Reigns and Yuta get tangled up here as Claudio Castagnoli telling Yuta to calm down. He's got this. I don't think he's got this. It seems like he's trying to find a way to really go after Reigns, maybe looking to take advantage of what was just done, and oh my God! I don't know if you noticed earlier, but it was the Wise Man that tore that turnbuckle off of the rope. And it was Castagnoli to take advantage of it. Now that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what Castagnoli needed to turn this one around. Castagnoli definitely needed something to turn it around, if you know what I mean. And now Castagnoli grounding and pounding on the man we know as the Tribal Chief. Not playing any games, and that's the damn good. That's what you need to do, because no games need to be played here tonight. Castagnoli is in for the fight of his life, and oh my God, Reigns with a strike right there to the face of Castagnoli. You see Reigns and Castagnoli, although they have that fight forever mentality, these two men being the size that they are, wrestling the way that they do, can inflict so much pain on each other. So much hurt is probably going through the mind of Claudio Castagnoli and Roman Reigns. Neither men have had an easy go on the lead up here tonight. And now look at this now, Reigns deadlift! Power bomb to Claudio Castagnoli. Wow. What goes up has got to go down, and now you're seeing firsthand here Castagnoli's arm getting worked on here. As it was once Reigns that was looking like it was not looking too good, and now it's Claudio Castagnoli. Roman Reigns understands you can't give a guy like Claudio Castagnoli too much room to breathe. That is how the wrong things happen, but no, kick out there. And if you ask me, it felt like an easy kick out as Claudio Castagnoli getting outside the ring. Very smartly done there, and a suplex by Castagnoli. Castagnoli not playing any games here tonight. The championship is on the line, and now into the cover. Is this one gonna be it? And no! Oh my goodness! Castagnoli just grounding and pounding on Roman Reigns, not playing any games with him here tonight. Understands what needs to happen. He needs to inflict something more than just pain on Roman Reigns. He needs to inflict something on Roman that Roman will never forget about. As Reigns now looks to get the upper hand against Claudio Castagnoli, picks him up and swipes him again. But Castagnoli lands on his feet, though. Very good job there by Castagnoli, bouncing Reigns off of the ropes. Castagnoli, though, ducking under, and a big check to the gut there. Now that right there is what you want to see. And the Wise Man is not looking too happy about this one, and if you ask me, I can't blame him. I cannot blame him. The Wise Man is concerned for Roman Reigns, and for damn good reason, as look at this! If I'm the Bloodline, I'm going to let Roman Reigns handle this himself, because if you come out, then the BCC comes out. Claudio Castagnoli might be the perfect superstar to take that title off of Roman Reigns. He is the only man to face Roman Reigns with an army, and look at this! Superman's gotta fly! Oh, man. I knew that we were going to see a different level of pain here tonight. I knew we were going to see a different level of violence here tonight. But what I never would have imagined in a million years is what we are seeing right here tonight. And that is Roman Reigns be pushed to his limit further than we have ever seen him pushed before when it comes down to being inside the squared circle. As, oh my God, Claudio Castagnoli just unloading any and everything he has. It's the smart choice. It is the very, very smart choice. And look at this now as Reigns with a Samoan drop. A Samoan drop by Roman Reigns might have been the exact thing that the Samoan needed to slow this one. Oh, man. I eat my words. There ain't nothing slowing down about this. It's Castagnoli now. Look at this, and a neck breaker. Dropping Reigns where he stands into the cover. 1, 2, no. Holy moly. only I missed this. This is professional wrestling at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. This is a horse fight. Two men getting their hands dirty. All for the love of the game. Oh man, look at that. Roman once again grabbing that knee and just bashing it right into the ring right there. You see what Roman Reigns is trying to do. He is trying to weaken his opponent here tonight, and Claudio Castagnoli, because if you can't breathe, you can't fight. And going after certain ligaments like your arm, like your leg, will give you a bit of a disadvantage when you try to go for an uppercut. Oh my God. Castagnoli, man, he used a good foot to get up. He used a good foot, but Reigns, oh my God, Reigns just plowing over and over again. Absolutely devastating work we are seeing here tonight. Superman punch right on the button. 3. My God, it was out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere. Roman has continued his reign here tonight on Raw, Fully Loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We are back, and we are better than ever. I will see you this Friday for Mayhem Fully Loaded.